Hi, Robert Tommy from iJewel3d. Welcome to another exciting tutorial. We are having now the third part of the HDR Map Editor. So we created in our second tutorial the light map for the metal. So you can't do the light map for metal and diamond in the same. So we integrated the existing map here, we want to focus now on the light map for the gemstone. So just for a shortcut here now in the settings, fixed environment map direction is kind of very important that we have this, because this will help us to have the diamonds when you turn it, even you turn it, that it looks from everywhere kind of good. When we have this, it will be just locally will be very difficult to make the diamond look the way you want to. So please make sure that you have the fixed environment direction activated. So what I did from Polyhaven, I just downloaded some maps, light maps, just created in Photoshop, just put out the saturation, just cropped it and loaded in here. So what you can do is when you have more, you can load it as a custom light. You can upload it from your drive, from your PC, from your computer up here, so you'll have the light maps that you want to. So we know about these lights. So with the diamond lighting, there's a little bit, it's another case. So what we actually need here is, I have these basic lights, but it's still not enough. When I have this rectangle light, you can actually see where I can add some more color inside the gemstone. But let us start. Normally what I first do, I want that the light parts are kind of the way I want to. So I go to more, and I can recommend you, when you go to HDR Lights, we have here a nice umbrella light. When we choose this, press Alt and press it around, and actually you can see how it affects the diamond. So maybe you just have to find a place where you think this looks good here. Maybe let us say this is not bad here, and you also can duplicate it, so you can move it to another part where you think it will be nice. So we'll have a nice lighting, also a very nice spark. If you want, you can make these lights smaller, like 15 here, and also 15. What you also can do is you can add a color to it, like this greenish or this bluish color, and you actually can see how it creates a beautiful gradient and some kind of very nice light here. So I do recommend, if you want to add some beautiful lights, you just add the umbrella light and you put a color, or you just can duplicate it and replace it, and then maybe you would just prefer to have a nice warm goldish color. You can put this here and it will look this way with the goldish color. If you want to reduce the amount of the yellow, you can make it when you just replace the light. So it will be on the side, it will be lesser, but you will see it maybe more from the side here. What I normally recommend is just put it somewhere you like to have it, like here, maybe up there a little bit, and then just lower the size. So we have here 15, you can make it 8 to 8, so the yellow will not be too much. If you would like to add another light, you can do this, or a color, by adding a light more, And here's something maybe interesting to do. We have here the sunrise or the beaming bubble. It's up to you which one. Maybe just take the beaming bubble. And here we can add a color to it. Let us say we have this turquoise color. You can choose your own color here. Maybe you would like to have a light blue color. So this will be here. Hold Alt, and then you just can see how this color will affect your diamond here. Like that, maybe. Oh, this is nice. This is nice here. So if you have this color, you just can duplicate it. And what I normally do, I rotate it. I rotate it 180 degrees, shift it down like that, and I add, you can shift it up or down if you want to shift it up, then add another color to it. As example, like maybe orange or some greenish, light greenish. So the interesting part will actually happen that you'll have here like a gradient of two different colors. You can add as much colors as you want to, but you can actually see how the colors in the gemstone get more interesting like that. So we have this greenish color here, up here. So wherever you put a new color, you can also put the exposure higher, like 2. So the greenish color will be even stronger, like that. So if you just say, okay, we need just a little bit more neutral color, just it should look like post-productive gemstone, we can add here a light. What I normally like is we have here the rectangle light, so it is a flat light that maybe just put it back to 5, here also to 5, and if we just make the color like reddish as example, we see that the red color is appearing inside the gem like that. But we have different blend modes, multiply, or we have normal, or we have none. But with multiply, you just can have a very interesting or certain look. Some love it, other not. And if you just like to have a more wine reddish color like this, just add the color. So you're absolutely free to do what you want to. The difference, as example, if you will just add an umbrella light like this and color this to red, you actually see that there are several, it's like a light gradient, so you'll have even a better effect when you want to have this fire of the diamond, and you can make it multiply or normal, so whatever you want to. Now it's a bit too much, but you get the point. You get the point that you can make the look and feel of the gemstone the way you want to. So what we kind of like to do is following. I'll just put this away. Maybe you just like to have some little bit more greenish, bluish light inside here. Can do is add a softbox like this and make it, put a color on it like that. And actually you can actually see here how you can put more colors inside. So it depends where you move it. We see here more color. If you want to have it more intense, you can make it as normal and go down with the opacity. This is also possible here. So you just can make the look and feel the way you want to. So when you turn it, as example, in a certain direction, like here, you say this is a bit too dark here or too blue, then you can hide, unhide, and then you actually see where the bluish or where the dark color is coming from. So we have the orientation here. So what we can do is we can bring the width and the height down. Just let us say to 8 and here to 8. So we have much better result, but it's still too dark here. What can we do? I also suggest sometimes just to have another light. We can gradient tube, sometimes it's not too good because it gives some stripes. So I recommend more like beaming bubble or something like a sunrise is also very nice. So then you just go around and find the place where it's actually too dark, like up here. You can see here, we just lighted up that edge, that corner. We can go with the width even lower, kind of like 4. So when we go this way, see how we can light up that part here. If you want to have a color on this part, just go here and assign the color here. You can make it very light blue. So on this way you actually can see how you just can light up certain colors in this way. So, but when you turn it, you actually will not see the difference here. You see, you will not see the difference. So on a certain angle, sometimes it's very helpful just to know where to set some lights when it's needed. So if you say this is just too dark, I want to have a bit more depth inside, you just add a light like a soft box as example, and the soft box you just can assign a color like a grayish or anthracite color. We just can say the mode is normal. You actually can see how you get a little bit more darker part here, but this is too much. Let us say we make it 4 and 4. So when you move it around now, you actually can do a bit more darker parts here in the middle. And wherever you want, you can just duplicate it and move it around to other places just to get this darker feeling. For sure, it's very interesting if you can add some more color to it, kind of like a dark blue color. If it's just too gray, it's not very nice, but if you have add here a dark blue color, so this could get a really nice look and feel. So we have, you actually know how to set the colors, and when you turn around, maybe you will see always somewhere where you just can improve it. Just add a new light, a new color. You can play with the exposure, you can play with the opacity, you can play also with the rotation, but it's not very needed to rotate a certain light. When you want to make like a gradient from one color to the other color, you can do that here. Have a lot of fun. That was it. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Oh, just I almost forgot it. When you have it, you please download the 2K EXR image. You can download it to your computer. And then you remember we created this light map for here. So you click on the diamond, like here, and here you have the diamond environment. So just drag and drop the diamond environment that we just created now here, and you have the diamond environment here. So you're absolutely free to create your own gem light map the way you want to. And have a lot of fun, and thank you for watching. Bye. Robert Tommy from iJewel. Have a good one. Bye.